And of course, Mom and Dad. K. Junior Travis Kimmy out of Nelsonville. $298, Brock Lewis out of Woodstock, Ohio, sponsored by M&W Welding. And finally, the number 17, Wes Ginn out of Richwood. Like everybody's getting. Looks like a single driver. Must not. These are switching to the green flags. They are ready. So let's give them a countdown, starting with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let them go. And the youth class is now underway. Again, all these drivers are age 12 to 16. And doggone, it looks like we have some problems with the number 298. There, we finally got him going right now. That was Brock Lewis, taking just a little bit of extra time getting it going. Number 17 of Wes Ginn out of Richwood, coming down to the far end of the track, going to be lining up with that front wheel drive vehicle. You'll find out, my goodness, what a hit from the 018 Tyler McLean out of Kent, mashing into the number 323 of Jordan West out of Muncie, Indiana. That was the one thing they did wanted to say, is that this is a fun class. Oh, we got us a late entry there. The C4 must have been the last one. That must be Austin Carpenter, I would hope so. C4 Junior. I'll tell you, the driver of the C4, he looks to be fairly young. All of them are for sure. Okay, that is Dustin Cam in the C4. Brought to my attention, he is 12 years old, so he is definitely just eligible to participate in this youth group. They're learning the fine art of demolition derbying. Not quite sure what the mix-up was on the 44. Thinking Austin Carpenter should probably be in the mini class, but that was a good hit between the 86K. That's Travis Kimmy. They're going to be shoving them right out the end. My goodness, they're stacking them up 1, 2, 3. The 018 kind of getting the squeeze play in the middle right now. And I think we got two of them kind of wedged together down here at the end. And I'll tell you, it's looking mighty smoky. Gonna have to keep a close eye on them, make sure everything's on the up and up. Hopefully that's just some steam burgling out from underneath the hood. Hold them up, hold them up, hold them up. Drivers, we got the red flags a-flying. Hold them up, hold them up. Hold them up. We do need the track to come to a stop. Okay, they're ready to turn them loose and let them go, and doggone it, Dustin Cam in the C4 looks like he's removed the flag from his door post. He did a good job out there. I don't know if this was his very first, but he did do a good job. They're going to kind of shove them over out of the way. Looks like they may be taking a little bit of video or some still shots while taking a hit in the nose from the Kirby's Auto Parts machine. We are down to about 6 of them left. Oh, hold them up, hold them up. We've got us pointing out here into the people pointing. I think we might have something going on. Good to go, and they're going to turn them loose and let them go yet once again. I think we do have just a little bit of sparkage out from under the hoods. The one thing they are worried about on the 86K Junior. And there goes the radiator down at the far end. But I'll tell you, the 86K Junior, Travis Kimmy out of Nelsonville, throwing caution to the wind and kind of keeping the hammer down. Just going crazy out there in that yellow automobile. 323. Gonna be, that was kind of some fancy maneuvering out there, bringing it back down, doing a little bit of a reverse rollout, and then kind of smashing into the side of a couple cars. Nose first, the number 298, Brock Lewis out of Woodstock, sponsored by M&W Welding. Number 17, Wes Jen out of Richwood, sponsored by Kirby's Auto, swinging his around, going in bumper to bumper with the number 298 of Brock Lewis. Also have Josh Edwards in the 03 out of Richwood, and Jordan West in the 323 out of Muncie, Indiana. All still running. Dustin Cam in the C4s off to the side. Got a pretty good view of the things that are going on. Looks like they are either taking some video or snapping some pictures while the derby's going on, capturing the moment. There goes Jordan West in the 323, kind of making his way down to the far end, deciding who he's going to make contact with. And a heck of a hit again by the 86K Junior. Really keeping that automobile busy in the early goings. These guys definitely have lasted quite a bit here, but they are definitely, all of them, pretty much on the hot side right now. I see steam on at least 5 out of the 6 of them. See how long they continue to last. And the 86K Junior of Travis Kimmy out of Nelsonville, kind of stuttering just a bit back and forth. Looks like the 03 down at the far end, Josh Edwards out of Richwood, trying to get that machine re-fired. And it looks like time has expired on the number 03, so he is out of contention. Now we are going to be paying the top 3 spots in this youth class tonight. First place is going to pay $200, second place $150, and third place is $70, which is going to be 100% of the entry fees paid back. We are down to 5 right now. 5 right now. 2 of them currently down, so we got to eliminate a couple more, and then we'll be into the top 3 money-paying spots.
Now we got 4 of them.
And quite a hush falling over the crowd. I think that the 86K Junior might have had some technical difficulties. It doesn't appear that the flag is still flying high on the doorpost, and I believe that we are down to 4 vehicles at present moment. Travis Kimmy out of Nelsonville drove a good youth heat. Definitely threw caution to the wind and kept the hammer down in that yellow vehicle. And it sounds like a number 17 of a West Ginn out of Richwood still moving along, but the number 17 definitely seems to be laboring along, slowing up quite a bit. The 018 definitely on the warm side. Tyler McLean out of Kenton. We are down to 4 of them. The 298 of Brock Lewis out of a Woodstock, sponsored by M&W Welding. And I don't know if the 323 is having a whole lot of luck. He's trying to get her going. Uh-oh, there goes the flag on the number 298. That's Brock Lewis out of a Woodstock, currently out of contention. So we are down to 3. All 3 of these drivers will be getting money. That's going to be the number 17, the number 323 of Jordan West. That's West Ginn out of Richwood, and the number 17, and of course the 018, Tyler McLean out of Kenton. All guaranteed at least some money today. And we got them stacked up. Count them 1, 2, 3. Tyler McLean's down closest to the barricade. Sandwiched in the middle there is Jordan West in the 323, and on the back end of the sticks, the 17 of West Ginn out of Richwood. The referee is telling them to try to back her up a little bit. There, we're getting a little daylight in between these drivers. Got the Smith boys out in the middle in the 323. There comes a little bit of steam kind of burgling out, trying to get this 018 out of the corner, and I think get a little bit of running room. And that's just what the doctor ordered. We can see the number 17 and the 323 struggling to get a little bit of movement out of them. You can see that rear trunk deck kind of bent down on the rear of the number 17, causing West Ginn's number 17 to definitely have a little bit of problem moving back and forth. Kind of got an anchor thrown into the mud, and there goes a good nose-to-nose hit by the number 018 of Tyler McLean out of Kenton, going nose-to-nose with Jordan West in that number 323. Again, down at the end, the number 17 trying to keep moving. And the 018's going to come in there and give him a little bit of how do you do right down at the end of the track to let him know that he's still running strong. And the 323, I think he's having some problems moving as well. Uh-oh, I don't think things are sounding too good for the number 17. Every time he pops her in gear, it kind of falls on its face. Not a whole lot of power left in that, but we'll see. Hopefully West Ginn can get a little bit of movement on the number 17. And these cars are definitely... And there's your number 3 car. That's going to be the number 17. Is going to walk away with a 3rd place finish. Not to worry, because the 17 is in the money. He's going to be taking home some money in 3rd place. 70 bucks for third. Second place is $150, and first place will pay $200. Right now, it looks like a 323 and the 018 are kind of battling it out, trying to get the 018 back running again. And Jordan West out of Muncie, Indiana, holding the hammer down, trying to get a little bit of reverse going to make some contact. Just can't quite get her. Back in there, got some contact, and that's the name of the game, is hitting. The 018 trying like crazy to get it started, but not having a whole lot of luck, it doesn't seem like. That's Tyler McLean out of Kenton. And as these guys count them down, that's going to be it. Right there is the end of the youth heat. And winning is going to be the number 323 in first place. Jordan West out of Muncie, Indiana, sponsored by Smith Boys Demolition. And the 018, Tyler McLean out of Kenton, is going to be walking away in second place. Again, tonight, Jordan West, first place, going to be going home with $200 and a first place finish. Tyler McLean in second gets $150. And in third place is the number 17, West Jen out of Richwood, sponsored by Kirby's Auto Parts. Going to be going away with $70 and the third place finish. So you drivers get up there, collect your checks after you get clear to the track. And again,
what will people think when they hear that I'm a Jesus freak? What will